Hi, my name is Christine Pickrow from Westmount Florists. I'm coming to you live from 360 Victoria Avenue in the Victoria Village in Westmount. One of the things we hear all the time in our business is, how come the head of my rose goes over? Well, there's pretty much only one reason. The reason that rose becomes like this is because the water is for some reason not getting up to the head. I'm going to show you an easy trick. So if this happens to you, this is what you do. You take your droopy rose, take some newspaper. What you want to do is create what we call a neck brace, kind of like if you broke your arm or your leg or something. You take the rose, keep the head here, you can see, roll the rose tightly in the newspaper, and you could tape it up or staple it up on the side, then you have a brace. Then what you need to do, which is really important, is cut the bottom. What's happened now is the water's not getting up. The bottom of this rose was out for a long time. Water is not getting up to the head of the rose, it went over. Cut it, put it in a bucket with warm water, as much water as you can get in it. It's fine if it comes all the way up 3 or 4 inches below the head of the rose. You're going to have to leave that overnight. The next day, take it out of the wrapper or out of your paper, and presto, we guarantee it'll come up. One of the things when you receive roses, when you first receive roses, is you want to make sure that you fill up your vase to the lowest level where the leaf is. What that does is it creates where the florists or the wholesalers take off some of the thorns, and what will happen is if they take off a little bit too much, air might get into the rose. That will cause the rose head to go over. There's an air bubble in there, and now what's happening is, like I said before, the head is not getting any water. That's why it goes over. The other thing is that when you receive your roses, we at Westmount Florists put water tubes on ours so they stay in water during delivery. Many times what people do is they'll get their roses home, they'll take all the water tubes off, they'll place them on the table, they'll go get their vase, they'll fill up the vase. In the amount of time that you've done that, your rose on the bottom has sealed. It's now become the scab once again. No water is going in there. Then they put their roses in the vase, it's not getting water. The head will go over. So when you receive your roses, get your vase ready, fill it up as much as possible, cut the stem if you can with a knife. If you can't, you can cut it with a pair of clippers. Scissors are not ideal because a lot of times they'll crush the stem. Cut it, immediately stick it in the vase. You see how the leaf is here? The water is right up to the lowest leaf on the rose. And that, my friends, is a tip of the day.